Happy Friday, everyone. The Fed increased rates by 0.25% this week. Initially, the equity market rallied because the statement looked a bit dovish. The Fed did not use the phrase ongoing increases, but rather the softer phrase that they would increase rates as appropriate. We are clearly nearing the end of the cycle. So how is the Fed going to fight inflation if we're close to the end of the cycle? Core inflation is still around 5.5%. Well, the next game the market is going to play is to try and estimate how long the Fed will keep rates up here, and that's really the next tool in the Fed's bag, and that is they're going to keep rates tight and keep the stance tight for as long as is required to get inflation at least down to a 3 handle, and that's core inflation. It's interesting that even though the statement was initially dovish at first blush, the equity market reversed hard and ended up lower. One reason for that might have been Yellen's reminder that no, there is no blanket guarantee for all US regional banks. But another way you can get weaker equities and a dovish Fed is if you are looking at a recession and credit contraction. And as we've been saying for many weeks now, that is exactly the outlook for the next quarter. US real GDP growth for Q1, if you look at nowcasting, is close to 0, and that's a significant deceleration. Credit conditions have been tightening for about 5 to 6 months now. Credit conditions will also tighten further because US regional banks extend about 1/3 of credit to US households, and given the issues with deposit flight, they are very much on the defensive. We also see very clearly from the QI framework that the two big drivers of equities are real GDP growth and credit conditions. Both of those look pretty clearly set to deteriorate in the next quarter, and thus we continue with our bearish lean on equities. Good luck out there. Thank you.